Welcome to GPGurus, where we swiftly review titles on game subscription catalogs so you can spend more time enjoying them. I'm Cooney247, and today I'm going to review Skate Story, found on PS Plus catalog. I'll be rating it on a 5-guru scale, with these categories based on my 7 hours of gameplay. Skate Story is one of the most unique skateboarding games I've ever played. Instead of the usual city streets and competitions, you're skating through the underworld as a demon made of glass, on a mission to eat the moon and escape. Yep, you heard that right. Because your character is literally made of glass, wipeouts are memorable. Crash and you shatter. Literally. The camera also tumbles with you to elevate that falling sensation. The gameplay blends fast-paced, rhythmic portal gauntlets where you chain together tricks at high speeds with open hubs where you can skate around, take on side challenges, and rack up high scores as you practice your tricks. As someone who loves skateboarding games, this one instantly grabbed my attention. It takes the familiar flow of skating and pushes it into something much more surreal and creative, and that's amazing. I'm giving gameplay a 5 out of 5. Visually, Skate Story is a skateboarding fever dream. The environments are filled with prismatic reflections, jagged crystal landscapes, and distorted cityscapes that constantly shift as you move through them. It's new and different, but it's also the underworld, so it's expected. There's also elements that remind me of the VR episode of Community, Where My Greed Alien's At. The music and sound design are just as impressive. The soundtrack blends indie synth pop, lo-fi beats, and experimental electronica music to create a flow state, which is perfect background music for skating. During relaxed skating sections, the music stays mellow and atmospheric, but when you enter boss fights or high-speed portal runs, the beats ramp up and make something much more intense. Huge props to Blood Cultures and John Fio, who absolutely nailed the sound design here. I give graphics and audio a 5 out of 5. The controls are pretty straightforward, but they do take some time to get used to, especially if you played other skateboarding games like Tony Hawk. This game uses a slightly different approach to trick inputs, and I definitely had moments where my muscle memory from other skating games would kick in, and that would mess up my trick lines. But once you start understanding the rhythm of it, landing a clean combo feels incredibly satisfying, especially when you hit enders, which is nailing a trick in slow-mo that is absolutely cinema. Another interesting touch is the ability to adjust your trucks, which changes how your board handles. If you don't tune it to your liking, you might feel like you're losing control, like I did a lot of the times. But with some experimentation, you'll get the hang of it. Precision matters here, and the lack of it will make you miss tricks. I'm giving control mechanics a 3.5 out of 5. This game is incredibly engaging. At first you might be thinking, what exactly is going on here? Don't worry, I did too. But before long, you're completely immersed, stringing together trick combos as you speed through ever-changing portals that drop you into entirely new environments in an instant. It blew me away the more I played. The boss battles and hub worlds are a great change of pace from the main portal runs. If you want a break from pushing the story forward, you can explore each hub and take on mini challenges scattered around the map. You can also customize your skateboard, which helps bring out your skate style. It's a fever dream I did not want to wake up from. I'm giving engaging factor a 5 out of 5. The story here is simple, but strangely poetic. You've made a deal with the devil, and the only way to escape the underworld is to eat the moon. Each chapter revolves around consuming other moons as you escape deeper through this one-of-a-kind version of hell. At the end of each chapter, the game presents a short, poetic summary of your journey so far, which adds a cool artistic touch. The glass body of your character symbolizes how fragile the path can be. You break, you get back up, and you keep skating. By the end, the narrative becomes very abstract and philosophical, leaning into themes about persistence, passion, and pushing forward even when the odds feel impossible. It's different, it's emotional, and honestly, one I thoroughly enjoyed, even given the uncertainty that I had once I dropped into the trippiness of this game. I'm giving Story a 5 out of 5. Skate Story is a widely creative skateboarding experience that mixes surreal visuals, rhythmic gameplay, and dreamlike vibes into something totally unique. If you love skateboarding games or just want to try something completely different, this game is definitely worth checking out. Based on the overall rating, Skate Story gets a 4.5 out of 5 gurus. This is Cooney247 signing off. Thank you for watching a GPGurus review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to stay up to date with our reviews. Have you played this game? Can you escape the underworld? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.